Allegedly, it's just the word allegedly. It's what I heard allegedly. It's on the street allegedly. I sing to the beat allegedly. Allegedly. Yes. Allegedly. It's what I heard allegedly. It's just the word allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue allegedly. It won't help you allegedly. 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 Bitch, one of you was flat. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what? You know what? One more time. One more time. Allegedly, it's just the word allegedly. I heard allegedly. It's on the street allegedly. I sing to the beat allegedly. Allegedly. Allegedly, it's what I heard allegedly. It's just the word allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue allegedly.
Baby,
it won't help you allegedly. 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 Bitch, one of you was flat. I cannot tell you the level of fun I have in the studio. I'm going back one more time. The link to buy the track is in the bio. Now, y'all asked and asked and asked. Get in the studio. Where's the album? So here's how it's going to work. All tracks will be released as singles. I'm going to release everything as a single. I'm going back to the studio. My producer, Nick, who I'll do a video with tomorrow, he's already doing some pre-work on Pregnant in the Anus. In the Anus. I will also be working on No Pain, No Gain, No Pain. You know it might just mess with your brain if you on cocaine. And let me know which, get in the comments, get down in the comments. I might do down in the comments. But get in the comments and let me know which songs you want me to record the most, because he's wonderful. He will give you a full day in the studio for a reasonable price. So we got Pregnant in the Anus and Allegedly done. And now we're going to, the rest of them are a lot shorter. We will be doing beat my ass. I want you to whoop. I want you to kick. I want you to baby, beat my ass. I want you to beat. We're going to do that one. We're going to do that one. Don't grab my pussy. Don't grab my pussy. Well, we can get grab my pussy in there. Weekend Mom is definitely, I need to actually work on some more lyrics for Weekend Mom. But I gotta say, I never thought studio would be as much fun as it is. I really had a good time. I really had a good time. But let's talk about the other things that happened this July. It is the last day of the month. It is 8:41 in California, which means it's pretty much midnight in New York. So as the sun sets on this month, literally, let's talk about, I have to say, the real stars of this month who got more free press and promo, and we're going to act like we know. I hope your lunch is ready, because Charles and Netta took it away. They were at the BET Awards. They were on the Auntie podcast and got read by Tia Kemp. All of that happened in this month that flew by. At the beginning of this month, we also got the official cancellation of TGIF. And it birthed this show, TG, I'm Not Fired. TG, I'm Not Fired. But I tell you what, and I tell you who. I want to know who is doing Netta and Charles press and promotion because I need to work with them. I mean, they on the fringes, but they had over 1 million views this month, probably 2. Everybody talking about them. That big-headed woman, I don't know what is her name, Hefferly or something. She is obsessed. She is, and she definitely seems like a member of that family. That's what I'm going to say about that big-headed woman that won't stop talking about them very negatively. She's the one that said that they were arrested and they were using AI to survey them. And I'm like, you can't use AI to survey Netta with all them bumps. Girl, boom. AI ain't gonna recognize that as a face, but that's another story for another time. But I have to say, I think they won the month. Who else were the hot topics of this month? Coot Call. I don't know if I remember Coot Call. I don't play in court as a bonus track. You know what? I wish I could release them as ringtones. Let me know how I can make these ringtones. Do people still have ringtones? Would you use these as a ringtone? Would you use I don't play in court as a text message notification? If you would, I'll sell it. I'm going in the studio. I may as well use them. What else happened this month? Let's go back over it. House of Dragons. Now, I don't know if y'all are watching House of Dragons. You might think the show's too white. It's not. This time around, it's not. Now, the first House of Dragons, it was a pink toe palace. But this time, we actually have Black people. And the story is given the dragons are dragoning. If you like dragons, if you like sci-fi, it's a good watch. But Basketball Wives hasn't been. Evelyn Lozada is really out here talking about a 40-year-old prostitution charge from a woman who has more rings around her neck than her husband has championship rings. Meanwhile, Evelyn, you have unsuccessfully humped your way through 3 players' associations, and the only rings you got were rings of failure. The only marriage you had didn't last 30 days. But you want to talk about Jackie Christie's prostitution charge. Well, you know what? Jackie Christie's stuff is so good, Doug stuck around for 20 plus years. You can't get a man to stick around for 20 plus minutes. So it seems to me Jackie's coochie is worth the charge. And yours comes up with insufficient funds. You had to have that last gas change of life, baby, just to maintain your lifestyle. You did. You did. So I don't know how one old hoe is going to call another old hoe a old hoe. I don't know how, and I don't know why. Why do you feel the need to demean women who do sex work when you and your daughter do the same? Your hammerhead-looking daughter who got pregnant by the game do the same. That build-a-whore insult Jackie threw at you hurt because it was correct. Where did Shanice get her degree, and how is she applying it to her career? How is she helping you sell those cheap bodysuits? And honey, you done put on a little weight around them hips. That body ain't bodying no more. It's not. That used to be your claim to fame. And now, honey, it's spread. The hips is spreading, the nose is spreading, your looks have faded. And all we're left with is an angry, bitter, and uninteresting woman. So why are you still on our television screen, Evelyn? I would really like to know. Well, thank goodness the sound's still on. Don't grab my pussy can be an interlude. Oh, God, don't have me out here like Janet with interludes. Oh, Lord. In today's news, Trina Braxton has filed for bankruptcy. Now, girl, you filing before the show even come on. You know, that's smart, though. That's actually smart. That's how white people don't pay their bills. So go on, file before the show starts so that way your debtors can't get your show checks. Go on and file. Go on and file, honey. Keep that money. I mean, but I want to know who is managing the Braxton's finances. Tamar, $2.4 million in tax debt. We ain't even going to talk about Tony. Tawanda's had to file. Now Tracy, not Tracy. Trina, make Tracy rest. We love Tracy. Girl, that family has made some damn money, yet they are always living pillar to post. They need wealth management. Y'all should not be. I mean, Braxton must be Latin for bad financial luck. Because they screwed Tony out of $23 million. And remember, in that Lifetime movie, Babyface testified and said, I wouldn't have taken that deal. And she got $23 million in the settlement. And what she had earned, that sold 40 million albums, what she had earned, they just stole from her. I know, like that company stole from me, and I'm still dealing with them. Late here, but I don't want to hear about Braxton debt news. Well, too bad, honey. It has to be covered. It has to be covered. Because I want to know at this stage in the game why they have not been able to get 2 Cent to rub together. I mean, go on and put out a damn gospel album and do a little tour to make some money. Get that, call it Praise Out of Debt. You know, we got a light bill too. Don't want to dance with you. Go do something with that. I'm tired of their debt news. Somebody, some financial planner, they got money coming in. Tony still tour. She doing that thing in Vegas with Cedric the Entertainer. I don't know, maybe the rest of the girls need to go on and sing background again. But I'm tired of their news too. Let's see. She filed Chapter 13 last July. Then why are they reporting about it now? But let's see. She said her assets are worth an estimated $1 million. And she said she has $12,000 worth of jewelry. But what are her debts? She says her and her partner pulling around $9,000 a month, but I guess I don't know. I guess she's trying to restructure her debt. Because they're not saying, oh, wait, no. Well, no, you got $1 million in assets, but they're not saying what she owes. I want to know how deep is that debt. But I'm going to keep my house rather than let these people take it because she's not playing in court. And I think that's smart. I think that's very smart. What I don't think is smart is, why am I seeing all these headlines today that Pete Davidson is getting help at a mental wellness facility? I think if somebody goes to a mental wellness facility, let's not report on that. I agree that people should go. I agree they should go. But why do we have to talk about it? Why did I have to see that headline 6 different times today? Let that man get his mental together in peace. Goodness, we could have thought he was fishing or something. I don't know what people from Staten Island do. I imagine they fish. And then they eat that, the fish from that Staten Island ocean water, and that's why they look like that. But again, that's a different theory for another time. But here's a theory for you. Mark Curry is trying to get cast in a Tyler Perry movie, and here's why. He says, take it from me. Tyler Perry movies are funny. A billion-dollar brand doesn't lie. The Kardashians are also a billion-dollar brand, and they are filled to the brim with lies. Mark Curry, I know nobody has talked about you since In the House. Wait, no. Yeah, that's right. In the House was the show that, Hanging with Mr. Cooper. In the House was the show that replaced you. They just casted LL Cool J, but it was pretty much the same premise. And that's why you got eclipsed by a more attractive man. Because you look like a walking basketball. But maybe Tyler will cast you. I don't think it'll do anything for your career, but I don't think anything's going to do anything for your career. It peaked in 92, and you have to live with that. So maybe that's why you think Tyler Perry movies are good. I think you just want to check. But those are today's top stories from this bottom. Do I have anything else to get to? Yes! Vicki Gunvalson has been charged with financial abuse of a 74-year-old client. Vicki Gunvalson is only 62. Now let's do a screen share right now. Let's see if we can do a screen share so I can show you good old Vicki. I want to show you 62. Ah! Sorry, every time I look it scares me. But that's 62. That's 62. That's a crone pretending to be. That's 620, not 62. But those were today's top stories from this bottom, and I'm going to see you soon for some.